What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
From Alex and Willie's relationship to the Phantoms' backstories, here is why the second season of Julie and the Phantoms would have blown your mind. Warning, Julie and the Phantoms spoilers follow. What happened with the continuation? Sadly, more and more teen TV shows are getting cancelled lately. I already mentioned this in our previous videos, but it really sucks when you've been waiting to see the continuation of a show that caught your attention right away, only to find out that Netflix has decided not to greenlight a continuation. We just don't understand. Julie and the Phantoms Season 2 seemed guaranteed. At least that's what we and most fans of the series thought so. The TV show had everything: music, friendship, love, and most importantly, it included some really deep issues such as dealing with grief. So what happened? It's not like there wasn't enough viewership. Why did Netflix decide not to give a chance to the creators who already had a plot for Season 2 in mind? The series comes from High School Musical and Descendants creator Kenny Ortega, and for those of you who are familiar with Ortega's storytelling, you're also familiar with the fact that he's the king of teen series. I mean, the success of Descendants and High School Musical says enough. Dropping in September of 2020, the first installment proved to be a major success, with it being a huge hit among kids and adults alike. The show even won Best Musical Moment at the MTV Movie and TV Awards 2021 for Edge of Great. I mean, this is a pretty big deal, and the fact that Netflix has overlooked the award makes me sad. This was one of the reasons we were so confident that another installment would happen, with Kenny Ortega openly sharing his desires to continue the series in interviews. According to a report by Pop Sugar, the praised creator said that he simply loves the basis of the series. Come on, a little girl awaking the three ghosts exploding into her life and sharing this love of music and starting a band? There was like a little Hannah Montana there. It ignited my spirit because it had all of those elements that excite me about wanting to do something, and heart and magic and surprise and action and adventure. Just as we previously said, the show had everything. The storylines were adjusted perfectly with an even better cast ensemble. Producer Sean Williamson told Cinema Blend that he's really excited about continuing the series, and after these interviews, fans of the series took the future of the show into their own hands. Thousands of them have signed petitions about Netflix at least considering a continuation, but nothing. Not a single explanation came from the streaming giant. It's been almost 2 years since the first season premiered, and it looks like Netflix has given up, with the streaming network confirming that Julie and the Phantoms got cancelled in December 2021. If it wasn't heartbreaking enough, Kenny Ortega posted a statement alongside a series of behind-the-scenes pictures, writing on Instagram, "Julie and the Phantoms #StandTall. Our at Julie and the Phantoms family want to send our love and endless thanks to our Phantoms all over the world for the tremendous outpouring of love and support you have shown us since our premiere." But after this statement, Ortega gave a more detailed explanation of his reaction to the cancellation of his show. In an interview with People, the creator said that not only was he extremely disappointed by the news, but there was hurt, and there was even anguish. But if history has taught us anything, it is that there's always hope. It happened to other TV shows. It could happen to Julie and the Phantoms. Shortly after the news about the cancellation broke, the hashtag SaveJATP went viral, with some really dedicated fans creating a website trying to save the series. Sadly, as of June 2022, Netflix is yet to address the situation. But then again, there are plenty of networks that could jump in and save the series. There's Hulu, Disney Plus, and HBO. If fans continue asking for a continuation, they'll get one. And it's just a matter of time. Luckily, we already know what kind of direction the potential second installment will go. But before we jump into plot details, returning cast members, and some really exciting and reliable theories, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Returning cast members. In a world where Julie and the Phantoms get another season, we would see Madison Reyes return to reprise her role as Julie. The series would have nothing without her after all. We would have seen the guitar player Luke, played by Charlie Gillespie, Gillespie, Reggie, played by Jeremy Shada on bass, and drummer Alex, a character played by Owen Patrick Joyner, in a potential second installment. We also hope to see Boo Boo Stewart as Willie, Jada Marie as Flynn, Savannah Mae as Carrie, and Cheyenne Jackson as Caleb. But if season 2 indeed happens, we should also expect to see a bunch of new cast additions. Alex and Willie's relationship. Shortly after viewers were able to see the finale of the first installment, and prior to the news of the series getting cancelled, the cast and the crew behind the camera talked about potential storylines for the upcoming season. If a second installment happens, one of the most exciting storylines will be the relationship between Alex and Willie. If there's a season 2, I definitely think there would be a chance for them. I really do. Boo Boo told E! News in September 2020, adding that it's too strong of a connection and too strong of a bond for it to just fall to the wayside. The Phantoms backstories. In an interview with Collider, Madison Reyes said that she really hoped to see the Phantoms backstories in future episodes. We would have learned more about Alex and Reggie, and it would have been fun to discover more about their backgrounds. The fact that the boys had powers only makes this storyline more enjoyable. According to the actress, the second season would have shown how the boys' powers evolve. Caleb can control so much and do all these cool things. I'm excited to see if the boys' powers will also grow like that as well. Julie and Luke's relationship. One of the most awaited storylines was the relationship between Julie, the titular character, and Luke, one of the members of the Ghost band. In an interview with E! News in September 2020, Madison said that this was an entertaining storyline simply because it wasn't a typical relationship, explaining that there was a struggle and there was a challenge. Julie is a person and Luke is a ghost, meaning that they would have to think of so many things before we see them in a proper relationship. Then again, we already mentioned that the show explored some deep issues, and as Madison explained, this storyline was bound to teach viewers that sometimes it's better not to rush things and just go with the flow. Charles agrees with Madison, telling Entertainment Tonight that he'd love to get into a deeper exploration of the relationship. It's hard because he's a ghost and she's a girl. I think what's so beautiful about season 1 is it's there. The energy is there, the chemistry is there, but there are very specific moments where my character figures it out. There's a specific moment where her character figures it out and they become best friends. Another thing viewers were dying to see was Carlos and Ray finally seeing the Phantoms. Julie's brother Carlos and her dad Ray were the only two people that should have seen the boys in order for Julie not to feel so crazy. Besides, Carlos is an engaging character, and it would have been delightful if we saw him interact with the boys. What do you guys think about this? As already mentioned, there's no renewal for now, meaning that the second season won't come out anytime soon. We're personally going to sit down and binge watch the first installment for the 7th time. You can join us, or you can play the catchy tunes of the first season. It's up to you. On a related note, do you guys think this is a TV show that deserves a continuation? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching!